This recipe is on how to cook catfish pepper soup with plantains. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, share this video, and of course subscribe to my channel first. Here are my plantains and I'll be cleaning them properly with water to remove any dirt, dust or anything that is not supposed to be on it. After cleaning it, of course, I'll set it aside and then I'll get my chopping board with which I'll be cutting these plantains. If you are very sure of your knife skills, yes, you can do this. But if you're not sure of your knife skills, it is better to play safe and it is better to do this. Yeah, that's if you're not sure of your knife skills, it's better to be safe, you know. Yeah. Okay, so after cutting the plantains, and this is my catfish. This catfish is frozen, but it has been properly cleaned by me before I, decided to freeze it because I was not ready to use it yet. So I'm adding some hot water to it as the second step in my cleaning process, which I'll complete with adding some salt. After doing this, I'll cover it and set it aside for 10 to 15 minutes. Back to my plantains. So I'll be pouring some water in this steaming pot and rack, and I'll be arranging my plantains on the rack to get them steamed for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go back to our fish. So this is the fish and it has thawed, but I'll be using my hands to separate the fishes. But you can notice there that I was feeling my hands. Yes, I was feeling for anything slippery because we all know that catfish is quite slippery, but there was no slime on it, which is really nice. Remember I said I had washed it already before freezing it. But if you like to know how I wash my catfishes, you can check the video. It's on my channel. You can also find it on my blog, www.theonlinecook.com. So I'm just putting the fishes in a basket to drain out the excess water before I go on to the next step. Now I have my pot. I'll be adding some water in my pot. Pepper soup, you need water in pepper soup. Next, here is my pepper soup spice mix, and I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of pepper soup spice mix in this water. If you also like to know what I used for this, you find that on my blog. Next, some seasoning, some crayfish powder, some salt, and then I'll stir it up properly. Now it's time to put in my catfish. What's catfish pepper soup without catfish? So I'm putting in my catfish here, and after putting this in, no more mixing for now. I'll cover it and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go back to the plantains. Here I have my steamed plantains and they're ready to be eaten, but not yet. Let me check my pepper soup. My pepper soup is almost ready too, but I have one last final ingredient, which is sliced basil. This gives my pepper soup a lovely flavor and taste, and I always love to use basil for my pepper soup. You may love it too if you try. So I'll cook this for 5 more minutes and pepper soup is ready. Yeah, let's take a look. Delicious, right? I know. Don't mind me, sometimes I just go for round, but like I'd always say, like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So I'm serving my pepper soup. Mm, 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 mm. This soup can ward off cold, especially in winter. Going to work, coming back home to enjoy this. And here I am trying to peel off, the back of my plantain. And I was also trying to be a superhero. But eventually I realized, no, 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 I can't continue to do this with my hand, with my finger. So I had to get a spoon to help me. Anyway, this spoon worked really well and I didn't hurt my fingers. So yeah, this is how I love to eat my pepper soup and plantains. I steam the plantains separately and cook the pepper soup separately, and then I mix it up in the end to have a lovely taste. That way, the plantain retains its flavor, and the same with the pepper soup. And like I would always say, remember, good food should be enjoyed.